Test. Alright, welcome everybody to the MLH Comment Show. Oh shoot, hold on a second there, a little bit of ad work there that I gotta take care of. Welcome everybody. My voice is a little off. I've been doing a lot of yelling this week, so that's a culmination of that, so hope you guys don't mind too much. Welcome everybody in chat. Matthew, let's see who else we got in there. Secret Agent Man, Mitten, DJ Nate, Sam was the first one in, Liberty Blair, Linda Juno, who else? Oh, Ellie, good morning. Good morning, Ellie. Nice to have you in there. Comment show today, guys. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to do things a little bit different this week. As you can see, I got a new overlay there. But when we get over to the comments, I'm going to go with the earliest comments first instead of the latest first, which I've been doing. See how this goes. So let's head on over there and get started. I don't want to take too much of you guys' time, but here we go. It's been wait till we get to the hey comments, guys. You guys are gonna love it. All right. Jack Brown said under the homeless homes being stolen video that I did, gave a bunch of good emojis. Thank you very much, Jack. Appreciate that. Roro James says this is never on the news, and I couldn't agree with you more, which is a main reason why I'm out there doing what I do. On the older homeless sweep day 4 video, Stepford wife Rebel says y'all need powerful zoom lenses that can film them throwing away walkers, wheelchairs, etc. A lot of these sweeps, they destroy medicines, IDs. What needs to be documented on film is there abuse and attempted murder of disabled and or elderly. Why aren't these disabled and elderly in assisted care, palliative care? That's a huge issue that is overlooked. And Americans think Medicaid pays for care, but fact is Medicaid doesn't pay for nursing homes, for elderly, etc. This is system failure, and numbers of homeless elderly will increase. Cities are violating ADA and committing elder abuse. There needs to be massive lawsuits against the city and county commissioners, as well as charges of severe human right abuses. Thank you so much for saying this, Stepford wife Rebel 1. I really do appreciate it because it is a big problem. Elderly abuse out on the streets is a huge problem, and they get away with it all the time, and that's why I do have my camera out there. Well, part of the reason why I have my camera out there showing this. There's not much we can do other than document, right? But the big problem is, and the reason why I wanted a drone was just because of this. I want to be able to film them when they block themselves off from camera view. So, you know, my drone is already paying dividends. Let's just put it that way, guys. I do have some drone footage which I have to edit, put together, and show you guys some of that footage. I mean, it's basically, it also shines a light on what they really do most of the time, which is stand around wasting taxpayer money. So that, I mean, none of the video is super sexy. It doesn't show any of what you're talking about, Stepper wife, but it does show them just standing there doing nothing, which is just as important in my opinion. Bernie, welcome in. Sasquatch, welcome in. I really appreciate you being in there, and welcome back when you get back. Let's see. Okay. Travis Cruz on my In Support of Regan video says, thanks, I appreciate your videos. What a world. Thank you very much, Travis. Even simple comments like this really help me out mentally to keep doing what I'm doing. So I really do appreciate you, Travis. I do appreciate that. So thank you. Thank you very much. And you guys in chat as well. You know, I appreciate you guys very much for all your comments and commitment to what I'm doing here. On the Homeless Sweep 6/15/22 video, which was not too long ago, Kakawate, good friend, says, "My hope is your conversation with this man provided him with some food for thought. I suspect he agrees with most of what you said, but by not doing so creates job security. Your skills are outstanding, and I'm proud of you and your dedication to the homeless." Kakawate, thank you very much. Like I said, comments like that really keep me going. And what she's referring to is the conversation I had with the resource manager that I got an interview, an impromptu interview on that video in the midst of getting assaulted by Ralph the Trash Man. Same video, Jack Brown says, "Every time I hear a government official open their mouths, I get an overwhelming feeling that I'm being served a plate of BS. As far as the city goes, local people have power, and in most cases it goes to their head and money talks, and what the city considers trash is not allowed. So they eject the poor because the city doesn't want them. They hope by taking their property, the homeless will leave and become someone else's problem. Caring not if they live or die in the meantime, in my opinion." I think you hit the nail on the head, Jack. No doubt. Dillhole, welcome into chat. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Ellie put in a very important link for you guys in there. If you guys have Amazon Prime, make sure you link it up with that link there. And what it does is basically donates to Regan's nonprofit. Half a percentage point of all your purchases goes to, Amazon will donate 0.5% of your purchase to Helping Hands for Dignity, a nonprofit 501c. And you guys will probably be hearing me bang the drum for that quite often. In lieu of donations. If you guys don't have money, it's a perfect way to donate without even spending any money other than your normal Amazon purchases. So I know Amazon is the devil, but we may as well use them to our advantage. You know what I'm saying? And it gives you a running tally of how much money you're donating, or how much money Amazon is donating on your behalf from your purchases. All right, Matthew King. On the Aftermath video, I said, "Thank you for bringing us along today. I don't really know if you guys want me to edit my confrontation with Ralph after he assaulted me, but I let him have a piece of my mind. I'm wondering if you guys would be interested in me basically telling him that I'm going to knock his teeth out the next time that he does it, because he caught me off guard. And I did it right in front of a police officer, so that way everybody knows that if he assaults me again, I'm going to defend myself, and I said it. John Doe, welcome. Good morning. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested. I've debated on whether or not to put that video out. It's on the Aftermath video if you guys want to check it out. Let's see. Just did the same thing. It was easy. It seems after I buy food from Amazon, I'm low on funds like other people. Okay, so this is in reference to the Amazon Smiles program. I just was telling you guys the link that Ellie put in chat. It's super easy. It takes less than about a minute to link your Amazon to the Amazon Smiles program. So it's no big deal. And no information is exchanged other than the amount of money that you've spent and the amount of money that Amazon is going to donate, the 0.5% of that. So only sad I didn't know earlier. I'm a little shut in at home for now, so don't go to stores. I just do Amazon. Thanks for being out there for the homeless and people's rights. Take it easy with your back. And that's in reference to Ralph basically hurting me. Physically hurting me on one of these videos. Jonathan Mazzilli says, happy Thursday. On a quick break now, I'll check this great job the government does of running out of the undesirable people from town that they don't find valuable. Good job, America. Yeah, thanks, Jonathan, for your support. Really do appreciate that. Ooh, I forgot to put the little heart here and the like button. Every comment that you guys give me really does help the channel as well. So that's another way that you can help out the channel. Same video, Jonathan continues. As soon as they are gone, I try to get everyone to move right back in. Well, you don't have to try, Jonathan. I've made this point several times, and I made the point to the human resource guy. They're gonna come right back. So what good does these sweeps do? Does nothing. So I don't know why that why that's why they even do it is beyond me. But Jonathan, it continues again. LOL, I'm blowing up your chat. It's okay, Jonathan. I do appreciate it. I enjoy the comments. It gives me stuff to talk about on Saturday. Level of disregard for these people makes me so angry. Makes me want to do some things I can't talk about here. I feel ya, Jonathan. I really do. All right. Now to Harry Nutt's comment on the video where Ralph clearly assaulted me. Jesus, what's going on in Denver? That was unnecessary. Strange and Unusual says, Harry, man, it was bad. MLH got pushed. Regan was harassed by two dudes. I've told everyone this. But the whole stream on Regan and MLH had me almost in tears. How they were treating people. These two dudes laughed as they were towing this poor lady's home. Here, what got me, the lady wasn't mad and wasn't upset. She gave this speech about forgiveness, and it killed me. MLH and Regan are effing saints. I don't think I'm a saint, Strange and Unusual, but I do what I can. I'm going to watch Regan's video. You all be careful out there, but you are right. They are saints and really do care. I'm not a saint, but I really do care. It's the reason why I get up in the morning to do what I do, y'all. I'm being really honest with you. All right, Canada is watching says, keep your spray in hand next time you see Wreck-It Ralph the drunk. His behavior that day was inexcusable, and so was the officers. I don't watch this channel much anymore, but if he smurfed Ralph, I'd resub. Well, Joe, I know you're upset at me for stuff in the past, but I really wished you would resub. We're almost to 3K. I'm about 125 away. You got y'all. Dennison X, yeah, welcome into chat. Hey, Dennison, we're gonna have a panel at some point with you, Bernie, and myself. We owe you a panel. I know you don't probably remember, but we're gonna get you up on a panel. Police 719, who's been the ire of Mustachioed lately, says, "What the f? Wow, it was crazy." And my back's still a little sore from what Ralph did. Knowledge is power says on a petition that I want you all to sign if you have a second. It's a change.org petition to get Mark the fireman back out doing what he does. He's one of the few good guys out there, and they stuck him for all of his good hard work. 29 years of trying to do the right thing. You know what the Denver Fire Department did? They put him in administrative duties, and they're about ready to fire him for doing a good job out there. So I want everybody to sign that petition if you get a chance. It's a change.org petition, and could really use your signature on that. Same thing. Shirley Z said, I signed too. It was easy. Thanks for giving me a chance to help. Thank you, Shirley, for signing that petition. So I got two things going on right now I'd really like you guys to do. Sign that petition that's in my community post, and also sign up for that Amazon Smiles program, which does not cost you a penny. Neither thing cost you guys a penny. So thank you so much, Shirley, for that. I really do appreciate it. And thank you, Knowledge is Power, for signing that petition. We really need Mark out there. He's one of the few good dudes. What's Truth? Good morning. Welcome. Let's see. Yeah, Matthew, thank you for signing that. I really appreciate it. Shame Canadian has a great channel. Thank you so much, Shame, for stopping on in. Really appreciate you. Let's continue on here because we got plenty. Linda Juno, who's in the chat, says your videos are awesome. I'm really happy that you think so, Linda. Thank you very much. And I'm going to give you this little emoji here. Thank you, Linda, for being part of the MLH Monsters. Almost 3,000 strong now. Unbelievable. Same video. Mustachio needs to do some digging on Ralph, Jose says. Yeah, that would be good if the Mustachio is listening. Do some digging on Ralph, Mustachio. That would make yourself useful, Mustachio, and stop bothering the good guys and start bothering the bad guys. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, John Doe says, you are awarded the most points for valor, humanitarian, and editing by our team of scouts, John Doe says, thank you, John Doe. What did he win? See, here's Joe being a little facetious here. Depends on whether MLH will answer the email in his inbox and accept. A $2,000 contract, a job managing our drone fleet. I guesstimate about 50,000 to 100,000 YouTube views every couple of days. One of our most important auditing positions on our team. Is that a serious offer? $2,000 contract, John Doe? Wow. His girl works 80 hours a week. He doesn't need some contract where they're going to make him work. How dare you, Joe? How dare you? I'm going to give you a thumbs down on that. No one is going to make him work. He was awarded an offer. Our company is working towards the Auditors Union, which is contractual by nature of unions, where if he accepts, mostly from home, occasionally office in Springs and North Glen for training and travel to Vegas and Hollywood. Ooh, that sounds kind of good. I'll have to look into that, John Doe. I am quite busy, though, despite what Joe says. See, here's the thing that Joe doesn't realize. I work a full-time job, but I don't get paid for it. This is what I do, Joe, if you're listening, which I doubt you are. But this is what I do full-time now. It's a full-time job for me, whether it's homeless outreach, whether it's making content, whether it's holding police accountable. I make this a full-time job. Now, granted, I do work my own hours, but it is a full-time job for me. So, thanks, John Doe. I'll check it for sure. I'll look at it for sure. I can't promise I'm going to commit to that, but that offer is actually really, really good. Same video. Pepper is upset with some emojis. I'm just as upset, Pepper. And he did. You know what? Ralph totally caught me off guard. And I let him know the next day that if he ever did that to me again, I'm gonna knock his teeth out. Because I have a right to defend myself, right? Sauce time, JJ says. Thanks for the comment, JJ. I lost my mace, so I have to go buy another can of mace. But that's, it's a decent idea. All right. This guy is cleaning up, Steph. You got in his way, and he walked into you. That deserves a video. Thirsting for content. Wow. I'm not thirsting for content, Brian McCallie got. Thank you for the comment, though. I create content. This wasn't created by me. This was created by Ralph the Trash Man. Let him do his job, whether you support what taxpayers employ him to do. I don't suck off the tit of anybody. I don't get paid by anybody, Joe. So, I don't have Social Security. I don't have disability. I don't take one taxpayer dime, Joe. Just to let you know. I don't know what your problem with me is, to be honest. If you're still butthurt over losing a wrench or what. But strange and unusual, thank you for signing that petition. I really appreciate it. Yeah, John Doe, I'll look at the email for sure. For sure. Make sure you guys are paying attention to Ellie's link in the chat there. Both things that I need. I would really appreciate if you guys sign the petition and also sign up for the Amazon Smiles program, which doesn't cost you a penny. Okay, here's my question to you guys. This guy brings up, he says, intro is way too long and lame. Did somebody find an old laptop and try video editing for the first time? LOL. um, no, but I am new at doing a little editing and stuff like that. I've been getting a lot of good feedback on the intro. Thanks for the comment, though, Darren Cates. Appreciate that. Here's a second one that's crying about the length of the intro. What floats my boat? I think I know who that is. I think I know who you are, what floats my boat. And if you are who I think you are, you got a lot of money to throw around. 35-second intro and 12-second closing. So 40 seconds of a 2-minute, 40-second video were just your attempt to make your watch time long. No, I have plenty of videos that are a lot longer if you chose to look at them. Hate that kind of stupidity almost as much as I had dirty. See, learn how to type what floats my boat, because then it you can come across as a little bit better. I can kind of see what you're talking about, but when you don't know how to type, it makes things really tough. Dirty lying SGTs, I'm assuming sergeants, that see something different from what a video shows. Thanks for the comment. Anyways, what floats your boat? Butthead says internal affairs is the fox guarding the hen house. Yeah, internal affairs sucks. I by the way, update on my other ongoing case against Aurora PD. They denied my claim, so I'll be going to court on that. Just got to wait for the lawyer response, and then I'll be, going to court on that too. Job says pigs be orcs. I like to refer them as cockroaches, the cops, so because pigs are too clean and too cute, and cops are neither. King Solomon says MLH, I hope all is good. God bless. Thank you very much, King Solomon. Really appreciate you. Kick-ass hat. Yeah, I have a plethora of hats, a bevy, if you will. On the petition, We the People said, I signed it. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, We the People, for signing that petition. It's important that we get Mark out back on the street. 29 years of experience, 29 years of getting people to actually comply with things in a compassionate manner. Who we have out there now, the guy's name is, I think his name is Sam, and he's a piece of shit. He really is. Thank you very much, We the People. I really, really appreciate you signing that petition. And I think that's the end of the comments, except do we have any held for review ones? We do. Luis Chacon says, and this is about the Denver Thug. This is an oldie but goodie. The hands-on Regan Benson video that I did a long time ago. Post-World War II, the government, I think you're trying to say, Luis, brought the Nazis to America so they could write policies to control their citizenry. Copycat Nazi Germany, hence Operation Paperclip. All these Freemasons have no idea about the Constitution, law of the land. They have been trained by the Nazi regime, and obviously because they're so inept, they don't have a clue as to what is law and what is policy. They don't know, well, you can see it on the screen there. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to approve that one because it was a very benign SH word. Even though I do block that word because, if there's too many baddies, the YouTube algorithm tends to look really bad on that. Tishani De La Rosa Jenkins, one day ago on my Officer Blee the Flea video. This man is one of the nicest human beings and an amazing cop. Oh, here we go, bootlicker. He cares for his community. Please cut this dumb shit and actually put your energy into finding cops who are the real issue and not cops like Officer Blee the Flea, who is actually out there doing... You know what, Tishani? I've seen this officer at work. You're full of shit. How about that? You are full of shit. You don't know what's going on out there. So you're not out on the streets. All right? I am. You're full of shit. See ya. Didn't want to be ya. Let's delete that comment because I don't need that. He is definitely a piece of absolute trash. Keeper of the list says pistachioed. I'm actually going to approve that in this context. Keeper of the list. I hear ya on the pistachioed video. Stepford Wife Rebel says the man with his polite quote narrative and stereotype is a typical colonizer gatekeeper. This was the interview I did with that human resource chud. With the federal money package that landlord Polis signed, which will funnel money into more mental health, is dangerous. This a-hole talks about stereotyping. They are the masters of stereotyping, clumping all the homeless and RVers into mental health. That's eugenics. Oh, this is a good point. That's how Nazi Germany started its program to round up homeless, disabled, and mental disabilities into mental hospitals when they would gas them, remove them from society, then kill them. While they might not kill them in hospitals, here they will and can lobotomize people who are not mentally ill just because they are homeless. They completely neglect housing costs. Elderly on Social Security can in no way afford rent and economics. A little skewed there, but I do agree with you. It is the beginning of eugenics. So, you know. Roro James says, you can tell the tow driver could care less. They don't give an F. Yes, Roro. I agree with you. I'm actually going to delete this comment, Roro, because of the F word. Try to use symbols next time. I just don't want YouTube messing with my channel in any shape, form, or fashion. But I do appreciate your comment. Comments that may be offensive have been hidden. Let's show the hidden comments here. Let's show them because my audience can take it. What do we got here? Bob Ryle says, such a load of BS from a bunch of bullies. You cops are always walking up to people and preventing them from moving with your person. Yes, always. Exactly, Bob. I'm going to approve that comment. Okay, guys. I want to read this comment in its totality, and I want you guys to tell me in chat what you think of it. Let's see if anybody knew. Strange, welcome on in. You can do F-bombs, Dillhole. I don't mind. Just put symbols. That's all. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not because I'm trying to limit somebody's speech. I'm just trying to keep the YouTube algorithm from knocking my channel out. I got too good of a thing going. Jimmy Kaiser, 20 hours ago, says, a new dumbass in Colorado, too lazy, T-O, to work. So you got one of the twos right, Jimmy, but you need to go back to school. It's T-O-O. I'm not too lazy to work. As a matter of fact, I put in more hours than most full-time workers, Jimmy Kaiser. And if you don't believe me, ask Bernie. She'll let you know how many hours I actually work and I'm on the street. I'm not always on camera, so if you guys don't see me on camera, I don't want you guys ever to think I'm lazy. So I'm going to remove this, Jimmy Kaiser. It's unfounded, unwarranted, and untrue. So sorry. Scooby-Doo says, that piece of crap ran into you and did it on purpose, knowing them cops. What I'm going to do, wouldn't do a damn thing. Tell them to go eat their mama's crotch. Yeah, if you guys watch the video the next day, I let Ralph know my displeasure. So thank you very much. Gimmickless News says, I expect no less from men who have the IQ of a hamster. These guys are willfully displacing homeless people and throwing their belongings away. They either have no morals or they are just that stupid. Then again, it could be a combination of both. I'm going to approve that comment because there was nothing bad about that. So let's go back here. Another comment here. I don't know. Okay, Ingrid Kinzer says it's insane what's going on. I totally agree. Thank you for the comment. John Doe, who's in chat, says studies show 95% of trash can fires starters are watching the fire. That I believe that's true. It's the old adage, like if you commit a crime, most times you're watching that crime from a distance. And now, what's funny about this dumpster fire video? YouTube wouldn't let me monetize it, and I don't know why. Dan Ang Woodworking says, this is important. Listen to this, guys. I periodically get stuff from the dollar menu at the local fast food places and distribute it to the homeless along local creeks. The other day I spent $50, gave the first couple about $5 worth of food, and the second guy pulled a gun on me and took the rest. It's not a deterrent from continuing, but it is sad that he thought that he had to do that. See, be careful out there, guys. I understand. People are desperate, though. I mean, look at the desperation, Dan. I mean, I'm glad that you see it for what it is. I mean, I'm sorry that happened to you. So, one big heart. Welcome in, chat. Thank you so much. Dennison in chat says, some people like MLH think of others no matter what they are going through, but not all of us are built that way. Most people are struggling just to make it day to day and have nothing left to give. That's spot on, Dennison. Spot on. If you guys aren't subbed to Dennison, make sure you sub. He does a lot of court watching, so it's a ton of fun. Dan Woodworking says, an old friend of mine had 100 acres. Okay, here's another comment. Listen to this, guys. When people tell you, why don't you let the homeless live in your backyard? Most of us would, to be honest. I would. But not all of us have a situation where we can do something like this. But check this out. Old friend had 100 acres in Northern California that he opened up to the homeless. The cops came in, cleared everyone out, gave him a $10,000 fine, which he couldn't pay. So he annexed and sold 5 acres of his property to pay off fines. He had provided trash bins, portable toilets, and portable showers. It all worked until a neighbor about a quarter mile away started bitching and called the cops. Now, look, that's a good example right there of the government not wanting to solve the problem. 100 acres could have provided a lot of good shelter for these people. And he was providing porta potties, trash bins, portable showers. This guy was a hero. And instead of the state of California doing the righteous thing, they responded that way. So, it's what you get there. I mean, what can you do? Wow, we got a lot of comments to get through here. So, on the last comment show, King Solomon says, MLH, please. We all know it's Mustachio's drone. No, King Solomon. I agree with most of what you say, but I cannot agree with that. Usagi-chan, on an old video I took of like a little spooky ghost hiding in a tree, said, I saw that exact girl in my dream. How weird, Usagi-chan. Thank you for commenting. Matthew King, who's in chat, said about the real dumpster fire video, that was lit. It certainly was, Matthew King. It certainly was. Pallone, welcome. Pallone was one of the first 50 subs. It's crazy to think where we've come. Gear Malugan says, good way to get rid of trash, save a trip for the garbage man truck. Glad the buildings were spared. I mean, it's true. It's a good way of getting rid of trash. Just burn it. I mean, at least the cops didn't try giving you directives. Next time, carry some marshmallows, Shirley Z says. I agree. Next time I am going to get some marshmallows and cook them on that. S'mores. Strange and Unusual. April 29, 1992, there were riots in the streets. Where were you? This reminds me of that Sublime song. Yes, exactly. King Solomon says, the cop's a dumpster fire. He sure is. Although, they didn't do anything to me that day, so I couldn't complain about them. Jamie Todd says, that cop being a dumpster fire was hilarious during the live. Yeah, exactly. Graham's Beth says the real hero showed up and went right to work. Good coverage. Thank you. Thank you, Grams. I really appreciate your support. Pallone, who's in chat, says, I thought you were having a pig roast. Great job, MLH. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Pallone. Really appreciate your support. One of the OGs, man. Paulie on the dumpster fire says, kind of like my last marriage. Yeah, I hear you, Paulie. I hear you, man. Smegger says, wow, fire doing firework and not harassing Regan. Exactly, Smeggers. I mean, the fire departments are getting just as bad as DPD, y'all. Thanks for the comment, King Solomon, MLH 100. Thank you. Grim Fairy says, what mainstream media doesn't show. Yeah, mainstream media is not interested in homeless people, and except to show them in a bad light, Grim Fairy. Jamie Todd, so glad you guys got that on video. Proof that they don't give a damn about any of the property unless it's of value and they can steal it. They do it all the time. Jonathan Mazzilli says, we paid for this. I don't want a penny of my taxes going to this type of service, meaning kicking homeless people around. I agree. Outreach, Jamie Town says, equals trash your stuff and make it impossible to get it back. That's the size of it, Jamie. They do it under the guise of the HOT team, the homeless outreach team. Gotta love it. What do we got going on in chat here? Air Cooled, welcome on in. Thank you very much. Let's see. Okay, cool. You guys got to check out Air Cooled channels as well. He's got a great channel going. Forget who it was. I remember a quote I read as a kid that stuck with me my whole life. We are kings and queens of this land, yet we are treated as peasants by our knights and noblemen. Does anybody know who that quote was from? If they do, let Jonathan Mazzilli, under the Homeless Being Homeless Stolen video, let him know who that is, because that's a great quote, and it's very apt. Okay, I think we got everything taken care of there. Let's see if there's any held for reviews again. Nope, we took care of that. We took care of this. Let's get rid of this. Make sure I responded to everybody. I think I did. I think we're good to go. Let's see if... Oh, here we go. Let's... boom. Let's do that. Let's give Luis a thumbs up. Paul Meeker. Yeah, Paul Meeker, he's a big bully, but I did let him know that he is not going to get away with that crap at all. Al SoCal, there, you got my email, buddy. Thank you so much. Oh, look at this bootlicker, Neil Pettis. Nothing better to do than harass the cops and hardworking Americans. You, sir, are a effing clown. You, sir, are the clown. Neil, you're a bootlicker. You're worse. Yeah, in some cases, you're worse than the cops because you're supporting that behavior. Big Bang says, you are such a crybaby. I am not dumb. Can we put that up to debate? Big Bang says, anytime you want to come on my channel, big boy. Anytime you want to come up on my channel. I think that's just about it. Ralph the Cockroach. He's not even worthy of being a cop. What does that tell you, King Solomon? Scooby-Doo. That piece of crap run into you and did it on purpose? Okay, I think I already read that. He did do it on purpose, Scooby-Doo. He certainly did. I think that's about it. Okay, let's see any mentions that I got here. Of course, Horizon City 2 days ago. Excessive force in Loveland. If you guys have seen that video, that's a terrible video. Loveland is getting bad. I don't know what's going on up there. I went up there and didn't get any video. I went up there with PTP 719, but just really, really bad. Authority Check mentioned me in a post. Welcome, or thank you, Authority Check. Sasquatch also mentioned me. Thank you very much, Sasquatch. You're an awesome dude. 5 days ago, Dragonette mentioned me. I did see that video. Orange Man mentioned me. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. And that's about it. 1 week ago, Horizon as well. Okay, so let's just talk about the week real quick before I'm going to go lurk in the scam baiting community. Much love from Mississippi. Thanks, Dillhole. Really appreciate it. Let's just talk about the week that was, because it was eventful. We had everything from homeless sweeps to hey, Liberty Blair, no big deal, man. But I do appreciate the comments, and McDonald, welcome. Yeah, I know. I'm harassing the cops. I mean, it's so funny. I mean, these people are harassing the homeless every day, and I'm the one that's harassing the cops. Bootlicker's got a bootlick, McDonald. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. So we had a lot of that. We had bootlickers. We had Regan getting assaulted. We had me getting assaulted. The homeless sweep, which lasted 3 days. People's homes getting stolen. Nick Groves was out there for a short time. It just never stops. It never, ever stops. Just missed Jamie. Greetings, happy Father's Day weekend to all the fathers out there, even ones that do not get to see or talk to their kiddos often. Thank you, just missed Jamie. That's Father's Day's tomorrow. Make sure you reach out to your dad. If he's a good dad. If he's a piece of shit dad, then, don't do it. All right, what else we got here? Thanks, Ercole. Thank you for what you do. I appreciate you and your channel more than you know. I lurk a lot in there, in your channel, a few others. What else we got here? Hope you guys are having a great day. I had a rough week. Let's just be honest here, guys. My back's still a little bit sore, but I am getting better. It's not a major injury. Regan told me I should have went to the doctor and sued his ass. I would have, but for the fact that I don't think it was a major injury, and also, he's got the backing of the cops. What chance would I have going into court with a bunch of bootlicking, people most likely that are on the jury, and Ralph the bootlicker himself, and a bunch of cops? So that's always going through my mind on these things. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I wouldn't do it. It's just that, it's just the chances of me winning a lawsuit like that are slim to none, and I can't afford it. If I was rich, if I had $1 million in the bank, or I won the lotto or something, then most certainly I would give it a go, because guys like him feel emboldened. But I will tell you guys, if you saw the video I did after, I did put Ralph in his place. And give me a 1 if you think I should post, edit that out and post it for you guys to see, or do you guys think it's not worthy of a video? It'd be about a couple minutes long of me just giving Ralph an earful with the cop right there. Spiky Mike, welcome. Nice to have you in there. All right, Matthew, you think I should? If you think I shouldn't, if you think just leave it as is, hit a 2, or 1 if you guys think I should edit it and put it out there. All right, 1 from Ms. Jamie. Maybe I'll do that. Yes, Ralph is shit for sure. All right, you guys want to see it? Okay, well then after this I'll go ahead and edit that video. Strange and Unusual, you up for a show tonight? All request. Strange and Unusual, all request. ATL says leave it. So I got 1 leave it and a bunch of 1s. ATL. Edit it. Okay. All right. Well, ATL, you're outmatched here. Ralph on Ralph Day is every day. Yeah, he's I called him Vomit, because Ralph is another euphemism for vomit. All right, Strange, we're on for tonight then, 6 our time. So 8 Eastern, tune in to twitch.tv/MLH Rocks, and we'll get your request in. Should be fun. Always more noticeable when you highlight these incidents. Okay, well then what I will do is I will edit it, and I'll get it out to you guys by popular demand. Now this is, I hope I'm not accused of just pining for content, because that's not the case. But I do want I mean, the video does speak for itself, but I think I will definitely edit it. That small portion I'll edit and show you guys, so that way everybody knows he's on notice. Ellie, everyone in chat, sign the petition to help Mark get back to work. Yes, please click on that link. It's a change.org petition to get Mark the firefighter, one of the few good guys out there, to help him get back out there and do what he does best. Get him back to work. They got a couple of chuds working now in his stead, and we need him back out there in the worst way. He was one of the few people that had compassion for the homeless, and they didn't like that, so they put him in administrative hell. So please, did you get my email, Jamie? I'm gonna look at my emails right now, man. I've just been so busy. I do apologize. I usually look at my emails like on a daily basis, but I have not had a chance to look at it, Jamie. I'm gonna look at it right after the show. I promise you, Jamie. I will get there. We got up to 67 signatures. We need more. Liberty Blair. Let's get hundreds of signatures if we can. Like I said, I'm going to look right after Jamie, after the show, which we're just about wrapped up, unless you guys got any questions for me. And then I'll have a pretty important question for you guys in just a minute. Where did everything go? Oh, okay. There we go. Let's get back here. So, let's see. Do you guys... yeah, we need 100. We need 33 more signatures if you guys can sign that. Thank you, Liberty Blair. I really appreciate that. So we really need to get that thing up to 100 at least. See, what do we got here? We should call it the Ralph on Ralph special. Yeah, exactly. All right. I think, okay, so here's the most important question. Which outro do you guys want for today? Do you guys want Sanford and Son? Hit a 1 for Sanford and Son. Hit a 2 for Airwolf, or hit a 3 for Miami Vice. So you got Sanford and Son, you got Airwolf, or you have Miami Vice. So 1 for Sanford and Son, 2 for Airwolf, and 3 for Miami Vice. Let's see what you guys got for outro, and that's the outro that I'm gonna play. So we got 1 Sanford and Son, okay. If Liberty Blair, 2 Denizen wants the Airwolf. Let's see, gonna have to go with 1, 2. Okay, so it's tied. Pallone wants 3, 2. Oh, Airwolf is in the lead. Oh, Scooby Doo says Sanford and Son. We're tied. Denizen, your vote doesn't count twice, Denizen. So we're tied. Okay, we're down to 2. All right, so here's the question. Oh, McDonald just broke it. It's Airwolf. Let's do the Airwolf outro. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for being here today. I do appreciate you. If you guys are struggling with mental health, make sure you reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. But if you're having a crisis and I can't get back with you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you're their favorite. Hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There is a 1-800 number, suicide prevention hotline. That number is 1-800-273-8255. Reach out if you're having a really tough time in your life. You can also type mental health chat or mental health text line in your browser of choice if you don't want to talk to somebody. With that, I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys rock. I love each and every one of you guys. Make sure you tell everybody about this channel. I'm only 125 people away from subbing to the channel to reach my 3K goal and upwards and onwards. So, word of mouth is going to be the way this channel grows. You guys make this show run. Thank you guys so much for your help. Thank you for your comments, your subscriptions. I always say I not only want to earn your subscription, but I want to keep it. So, I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing. With that, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everybody in chat, everybody listening on the archives. Until the next one, Make sure you join Strange and Unusual and I tonight at 8 Eastern Time, twitch.tv/MLH Rocks, and we'll have a good time over there with some requests. So thank you guys so much for joining. Until the next one, later, everybody.
When I was a student, I'd write long.
I hate commercials, y'all. I really do hate commercials. Let's wait for these commercials to get done, and then we'll play you a little bit of Airwolf here. Hope you guys enjoy this.